If staying home feels better than going out, this video is about you. There's a certain type of person everyone knows, the one who always says, maybe next time. Not because they're busy, not because they don't care, but because the idea of staying home feels better than anything outside. If a quiet night alone sounds more appealing to you than a packed room full of people, this video isn't judging you, it's explaining you. Because what society often labels as boring, psychology sees as something very different. Most people assume that enjoying home means fear, social weakness, a lack of ambition. But that assumption is wrong. Some brains don't recharge through stimulation. They recharge through absence. For highly introspective people, every conversation, every notification, every social obligation costs energy, even enjoyable ones. Their nervous system processes more information at once, more sounds, more expressions, more emotional signals. Home isn't where they hide. Home is where their system finally stops working overtime. Psychologists describe this as low stimulation preference. Some people feel balanced when surrounded by activity. Others feel balanced when the noise disappears. Neither is superior. They're just calibrated differently. But it goes deeper than personality. For many people, home represents control in a world that rarely offers it. Outside, everything is unpredictable. The volume, the expectations, the forced interactions that mean nothing but still demand effort. Inside, the environment obeys you. The light, the silence, the pace. For people with heightened sensitivity or anxiety, that sense of control isn't comfort. It's regulation. It's how the mind stays stable. And here's something most people don't realize. People who enjoy solitude often score higher in creativity and complex problem solving. Their minds don't shut down in quiet. They expand. Ideas form when there's no interruption. Insight grows when attention isn't constantly pulled outward. Staying home doesn't mean doing nothing. It often means thinking deeply. Yet modern culture glorifies visibility, being seen, being busy, being everywhere. Social proof has replaced self-awareness. So choosing a quiet evening can look like failure from the outside, but from the inside, it can feel like alignment. Now, there is an important distinction that rarely gets talked about. Some people stay home because it restores them. Others stay home because leaving feels unbearable. One is peace, the other is avoidance, and the difference matters. When home becomes the only place that feels safe, it can quietly turn into a cage. Trauma, depression, and social anxiety can disguise themselves as preference. That's why self-honesty is essential. But for those who genuinely thrive in solitude, they aren't missing life. They're experiencing it differently. They find meaning in small, repeatable rituals. The same cup, the same chair, the same hour of quiet. Details most people overlook while chasing something louder. Psychologists describe this as an internally rich world. These people don't need constant external stimulation because their inner landscape already provides depth, emotion, and engagement. So if you're someone who declines invitations without guilt, who feels content on a solo weekend, who prefers familiarity over novelty, you're not broken, you're not avoiding life. You're simply wired for depth instead of noise, for peace instead of performance. The question isn't whether staying home is good or bad. The real question is this: does it give you energy or take it away? If this resonated, the next video will explain why some minds need quiet to function at their best, and why that difference often goes unnoticed. You'll want to see that.